Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start a new series in a game called Construction Simulator 2022. I had the 2015 version, which is the original version, and they came out with this version a couple of years ago, and it's a good game. It's a really good game. It plays a lot like Farm Simulator, except for you're constructing buildings and doing construction jobs rather than farming. So I think you guys are going to like it. We're going to do an episode, and I'm going to let you guys let me know down in the comments section if you like it and want to see more of it. There's kind of a long tutorial, but we're going to go through it because I want you guys to see what you'd see if you got the game yourself. So let's start game. We're going to create a new profile. You can be male or female. Here's all the options. Let's go with this guy here. Hit accept. We got different helmets we can have. Most of them are goofy. We're just going to go with the regular helmet. Color. Let's see, base color is our shirt. We can go black. There's blue, green, orange, pink. That's kind of a turquoise color. That's about the only blue they have. And the PPE color, you can go get gray, black, yellow, red, green. Let's go orange, and then hearing protection. Got a couple different options for that. I like that one, and then our glasses, safety glasses. Safety always first. That's scary. Alright, so they had some goofy ones. I like these. They match your helmet. Alright, let's go with that. And the player name, he's just going to be Medley. Accept. Start your own game. Create a company profile. We can play in Europe or USA, and then there's a DLC you can get for Spaceport. We're going to play the USA map. Then we got different logos that we can, our company logos. We are a construction company. Let's go with this one here. And then we're going to call this Mog Construction. There we go. I like it. There's our logo. Let's jump in. A one-horse town. One summer morning, you wake up in your small hometown. In the distance, the rooftops of a sweltering city flash in the light of the sun. You vigorously forge plans for leaving this sleepy place as quickly as possible, but there's no escape without money or wheels. Then, out of the blue, an old acquaintance gets in touch. It's Hape, the owner of a small local construction company. He may look tough on the outside, but his heart's in the right place, and his guidance helps you quickly break into the building industry. So it's time to set off for adventures in the world of self-employed. I think we pronounce this guy Hape. That's what I'm going with. A one-horse town. Welcome to the opening campaign. Here you will learn about different types of vehicles, game functions, and the basic gameplay. In addition, this tutorial contains the prologue to the story of the main game. You can skip the opening campaign at any time via the job menu if you're already familiar with the construction simulator and want to start playing the main game straight away. Do you want to open the job menu? I am familiar with it. I think it's probably going to be a lot like 2015, the controls anyway. But I want to show you guys the tutorial part, so let's go ahead. We're going to say no. Alright, follow the markers and speak with Hape. You can jump, shift, left shift to run. Alright, there's Hape. And the game, by the way, looks really good. The graphics look really good. Alright, what's up, Hape? G?
Ah, good to see you again. Your active help is most welcome. I'm having a tough time keeping up with all the work. Do you know how many people around here are frustrated and thinking of moving away?
I do not.
If things keep going like that, this place could become a ghost town. To make matters worse, the water supply broke down this morning. It seems there's a crack in the pipeline. So if you want to help give people here another chance, let's fix the water line first. Get in your tractor and go to the local building supply store. You'll find a new pipe section there, ready for pickup. Just follow the navigation to get there. In the meantime, I'll head to the pipeline and take a closer look at the damage.
Alright, sounds good. So you see the top left there, it's tells us our progress and what we're supposed to do next. We do have a mini map down the bottom left. Alright, let's get in our truck. Driving brake with WS, use A and D to steer. We can go in camera. F, we can go interior. Just to take a look at the inside of the truck. This does have licensed trucks in it, like Mack, of course. So that's really cool. But I like going outside the camera myself, or outside the vehicle rather. It's just you can zoom in and out also a little bit. So you see our mini map has it's marked our route on the mini map. Plus we have little arrows here. I will not be following traffic rules in this game. Don't stop for stoplights or stop signs. For the most part. There is damage to vehicles in the game, so I do want to be careful. Just not going to be following a lot of the signs. Alright, there's our trailer. And we've also discovered the building material dealer. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Makes it a little easier. I don't think you have to be perfect on this. Nope. Space. This game you don't have to be absolutely precise to, you know, to attach trailers and such. Alright, so this is a whole tutorial on tractors and semi-trailers. I've already read through all this, so I'm not going to bore you with all this. When you're ready to come to the pipeline, we have to install the new connecting line here and dispose of the old one. Pulling a trailer takes practice. Be careful. Alright, so we're going to head out this way. Let me show you the map real quick. Hit M, and it's a big map. We're just right here, but there's a lot of different places to discover. And then once you find all these different places, you can fast travel. Like now we could fast travel back to the dealer since we've been there. Alright, let's go get this pipe taken care of. It's a long trailer. Fortunately, it's not too far away the job site. Park the tractor in the marked area, okay. Unfortunately, it's big. A big area for parking. There we go. So now we get a cutscene. It shows us the damaged pipe over there. Yeah, she looks pretty bad. Looks pretty rough. All right, now we get to get in our first crane. Alright, leave the construction machine. Now switch to the mobile crane. Alright, mobile crane. This tells us how to operate the crane. Again, I've read through all this. Set the mobile crane function mode. Context menu, so we have to set it in this mode, and that brings up those things. I don't know what they're called. They're just pretty cool. Alright, and then you can also hit F1. button that gets the controls over there on the side. I might be referring to this occasionally. But basically you're using your WS, AD, and the arrow keys. There we go, I'm using the arrow keys to extend it out. You see that little circle on the bottom there? On the ground, rather. Alright, when it highlights green, it's ready to pick up. Load the defective pipe onto the loading area of the trailer. We will dispose of it later at the industrial estate. Alright, we gotta come out. Zoom in a little bit. You can hit left shift and your arrow key to rotate it. We're not looking too bad, actually. Lower it down over a little bit. There we go. It's the highlight area it wants us to drop it in. And space to drop it. Nice. And I want to bring my crane back. Oh, sorry. We gotta get the new one now. I was gonna reset my crane. We gotta replace it. The new pipe. It'll take me a little bit to get used to these controls. I am playing on keyboard and mouse, so I don't know, it might be easier with the controller. There we go. Boom. Alright, let's swing this bad boy around. Shadow helps also. Perfect. Very good, you're natural. Now get back in the tractor and take the broken pipe to the scrap yard. It's in the building yard in the entrance of town. Okay. And I like... Oh, we got some viewers over there. Some spectators watching this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back in. Kind of put it the way it was. Don't have to do that, but I want to. And then G to get out of the truck. Alright. Let's see. I guess I'm supposed to... I guess I don't have to do this. I'm just going to put it back. Reset. And... back to drive mode. What are those things called? I forget what they're called. I don't remember. They look cool, though. Alright. I'm going to drive this to the scrapyard. Wait, what'd that say? Your vehicle's off the track? Enter the tractor. I don't know. I missed it. Something about my vehicle's off the track. I don't think it matters. Oh, this trailer's long. I think after the tutorial, maybe we can turn those arrows off if we don't want them. I mean, they don't bother me. But you can just use the mini-map, see where you're supposed to go. Like a tight turn. Hopefully we don't get into too much traffic since this trailer's so big. Alright, we're just 400 meters away. This will be easy. Oh, easy. Easy. Oh, we discovered the building yard. Cool. Alright, I only have to park it right here. Perfect. Alright, Hape, what's up, buddy?
I'm relieved. Thanks to your quick action replacing that broken piece, the water supply is repaired and back on. Good job. Since we're finished here, maybe you could give me a hand with something else.
Sure.
Old Joe owns a rundown motel on the outskirts of town. I've been promising him for a while that I would do some renovations on the place. Be a good fella and drive the flatbed truck over there. I'll follow behind and tell you what needs to be done.
Sounds good. Alright, we got 25,000 credits for that. Sweet. Job completed. Alright. A favor owed accepted. Okay. Now we can get map. It's got our jobs here, active jobs, a favor owed, but we're in the tutorial part, so that a lot of the stuff won't be active right now. Yeah. We'll have to get probably into the main game. Here's our company, upgrade levels. We have upgrades, we have skills, our vehicle fleet. You know, all these vehicles we'll be able to buy or rent. We have a warehouse. Here's our profile and online finances. This section covers all the important information regarding your company's outgoings and income. Again, we're in the tutorial, so we probably doesn't show any of this stuff. Yeah, insufficient data. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I just want to show you all the different options that's going to be in the game, or once we start the regular game. All right, let's go to construction stage A courtyard. Again, we can go. Interior. Cat vehicle. The interiors look really good. I think they did a good job. I just like driving outside more. It's a little easier for me. We do have to put gas in our vehicles and also repairs. Look at the smoke coming out of the truck. It looks good. Looks like there's turn signals. See there, down there over the speedometer or kilometer. It looks like there's turn signals, but I don't know how to use them in the game. I didn't see them in the controls anywhere. Maybe that's something they decided not to do. I don't know. I wouldn't use them anyway. Alright, let's park off the road here so we don't run into backup traffic. Alright, looks like we're going to do a little bulldozing in this job. Not bulldozing. What's that called? It's like a roller. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, hey, he's gonna tell us what we're gonna do.
Old Joe wants us to pretty up his forecourt a little. I don't foresee any big problems. Joe's also been after a new sign on the motel roof for a while now, something that travelers can see clearly from the highway. As it happens, there's a hotel in town that's about to be torn down. That sly fox Joe picked up the neon sign letters cheap, and a crane operator on the construction site opposite owes me a favor. Drive by there later to pick up the letters. But first, let's take care of the forecourt. I have a roller ready for you, so get in and start compacting.
Okay. He is showing us the ropes. And it's a soil compactor. Okay. This is another cat machine. Alright, so let's look at the controls. Construction view is V. So you can see the red needs to be done. Obviously the green does not. WS steering is A and D. WS is throttle. Space function on off. We have a light. Oh, cool. Nice. And the camera perspective is K. So we can go in or out. We can also do camera distance, just like driving. We got a horn. And radio channel, which I have the music turned off. Alright, cool. Alright, I just want to show you guys, I knew what they were, I just want to show you guys. We also have the lights when we go in reverse. So, this is one of those games where you don't have to get every little single piece of dirt. I'm going to turn down the effects just a little bit. I feel like I was really talking over that. So we're going to skimp a little bit and not get the corners completely. Oh, I got it all out of whack here. Hard to drive straight. Alright, we're hitting space. Turn the roller off. I think they call this an articulating vehicle. It's hard to drive straight. Now let's get back up here and get lined up, and I'll show you the V. See how the green has been done, the red obviously is not. And you see in the top left it says we're at 33% completed. 62%. So if we get the bulk of it done, it'll give us the rest of it. Alright, hit space bar again to turn it on. Get lined up here, there we go. Again, we can hit K and go in the in-car view. Looks kind of cool. Yeah, I don't mind doing the work in car. I just don't like driving in car. Alright, let's turn it off. We're at 88%. Probably get this middle section, we'll be done. Space bar and then get to rolling. 94, 95. Boom. So it just auto completes the rest of it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out of the parking lot. It's not sitting there. One of these days we'll own one of these for ourselves. Should be really cool. We can save the game, and there's also autosave. All right, enter the flatbed truck. Good. Now drive to the Monument Hotel and get the letters so we can remount them here. This is going to be fun. See you later. I did this part in my test game. It's a little freaky in the beginning especially if you are afraid of heights. Now again, once you open all these areas, you can fast travel for a fee. But it's not that much. It's like a couple hundred credits, I think, to fast travel. So probably the best thing to do is just drive around all over the map and unlock everything, and you can fast travel. But for now, we're just going to drive there. It's only 1,100 meters away. Get to see the map. Looks really good, I think. Oh, easy. Once we get the letters, we might fast travel back to the construction area just to save a little time. Easy. They used to have an option in the settings to turn down the traffic density, and either they took that out or it's not in the demo, but I think they took that out for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like if you had a lower computer and you're really struggling with the, keeping up, you could turn the traffic down. Alright, we got a really sharp turn here. Got a nice river here. I think they did a nice job in this town building it. It was really good. Alright, here we are at the hotel. Also a school crossing. Alright, shows us where to park here. Nice and convenient. There we go. And then get a little cutscene. The Monument Hotel, and then this is our crane. So just to show you around a little bit here, there's ice cream. 6 dudes. I guess instead of 5 guys, it's 6 dudes. That's funny. We got O'Brien's, and we got the BS Cinema. So you can walk around the town wherever you want. There's these golden hammers. It's like an achievement. I think there's I know there's 100 of them. So they're just laying around all over the map, and we'll probably get into that at some point. We'll see some, but I'm not going to take the time to look for them now. I'm sure it's an achievement. I don't know why else they would have them. They're just kind of all over the map. All right, let's jump in this big old crane here. Yeah, we got 5 letters. So this is just a little, again, if you were afraid of heights, it's a little creepy. But we're gonna get through it. We hit 1, tells us all the controls. Again, I've went through all this. There's different weights. There's A, B, and C on the weights. Now load all 5 letters on the loading area of the flatbed. Alright. So our letters are those circles down there. So W and S. W and S move the little thing in the middle. See if I can get a better view here. There we go. And the arrow keys move the actual hook up and down. Space bar. Alright, now we gotta, whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go, that's what I wanted. Now we gotta put them on the truck. It's way down there. It's really cool, I think, how the camera moves for you. Alright, and then you can hit shift to rotate. Shift and the arrow keys, sorry. Alright, we gotta go this way a little bit. Get close, hit space bar. You only have to get it close. Which again, saves a little time. Alright, now we gotta get these 4 over here. I'm just gonna try to do them in order here. There we go. It is blowing around up there. I'm pretty sure I couldn't be up there and operate one of these in real life. That would not be good for me. Alright, we're going to spin it around. Uh-oh. I think I'm hitting my other letter, aren't I? There we go. Let's put it close here. There we go. Boom. 2 down, 3 to go. Fortunately, he didn't want all the letters. Alright, then again, we're going to left shift and rotate. Boom. That one went pretty smooth. There we go. I did not mention that I was able to buy this in a bundle discount because I had 2015 version. I got it for like $15, a really good price. And they do put it on sale occasionally. But I think regular price is just like, I better not say, I don't remember what the regular price is. It's not a lot. I think it's under 30 bucks. I'm not going to spin that yet. I'm not sure which way it's going to, well, I'll go ahead and spin it. I'm not sure that it's going to matter. Oops, hang on. There we go. Alright, one more to go. This is actually kind of a relaxing game. It is a little time consuming. There we go. Oh, it's not going to fit there. I have to go over here. There we go. Nice. Alright. We are done with that. Now, I think you can hit F and reset the machine. Just like that, so we don't have to do it. And then we can get out with G. Perfect. Alright. That was a little time consuming. And that'll get better the more you do it, of course. Alright, we're going to go back to the... You can use M to fast travel to places you've already visited. Let's do that. We're going to go back to the construction zone, which is up here. This is where we're at right now. Right here. Fast travel doesn't tell me... Oh, it costs 155 credits. Well worth it. Alright, so now we gotta park. Alright, we gotta back up. And I think we have to park. Well, I know we have to park in this area so our crane will reach everything. There we go. And then we gotta get it set. Little things come out, whatever those are called. Alright, now again we can hit 1, get controls. I think I remember how to do this. We're gonna find out. Alright. W or A and D rotate. And then arrow keys. So I'd like to do this. I guess it doesn't matter if we do it in order or not. We'll do O. Alright, to extend, it's the arrow keys. Whoa, hang on. That was a little ugly. There we go, we gotta rotate. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Alright, a little sloppy, I'll admit. But just getting used to the controls. And fortunately, they give you a little leeway. I need it. Alright, we got the L here. We gotta go all the way to the end. Shift. And the arrow key. I'm just dropping that one. Again, close. It's gonna get close. And also, I'm pressed for time. I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible. So I'll be skipping some of the driving, cutting some of the driving out rather. All right, the M. Alright, I might have scraped the side of his hotel a little bit there. Alright, that was fairly smooth. Not horrible. And it's really nice the way the camera rotates on its own. I'm not rotating the camera, it's doing, I can with the mouse, but it's doing it on its own. It's kind of handy. Alright, we got the T. I'm going to try not to scrape his roof this time. Alright, we got one more letter. We got to take this all the way back. There we go. It was a little forgiving for us. Perfect. Automatically reset the loading crane by pressing the circle in the context menu, then use the context menu. Yeah, we've done that. That's perfect. Resets it for us. Love it. And then we got to go back to drive mode. That gets our platforms raised. Clear the construction site. Alright, we can stop here. And let's go find Hape. There he is. Hey, bud.
Old Joe won't believe his eyes. The entryway looks better than when this place opened 30 years ago. You did an excellent job.
Thank you.
Even the recycled neon signs are working perfectly. You can finally see the motel from the highway. I'm sure it will start attracting tourists again. Do you have another minute you can spare?
Sure.
Then let's meet at the old gas station in town. Someone else there needs our help.
Alright, another job for us. Alright, so we got another 25,000 credits for that. Sweet. we're up to 50,000, and we use fast travel also. All right, cool. So this is gonna be a driving truck, it looks like. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end this one here. We're still in the tutorial section, but I want to go through this. So please let me know in the comment section if you want to see more of this game. I really like it. I'm gonna have a good time with it, but I want you guys to I want you to let me know if you enjoy it and want to see more. And hit that like button. That means a lot to me. It lets me know what you guys want to see. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate each and every one of you that subscribe to the channel. So come back and see me for more episodes of Construction Simulator 2022. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.